I was literally 4 months in this part of the world. I got a job as a convenience store clerk. One night, after I was working a few nights there, around 2 in the morning, 2:30, three young men, white men, just walked in at the store. One of them get some sort of potato chips, and I dialed amount, and I said whatever number of dollars it was, and he handed me $5. So as soon as I opened the till and tried to give his change, I realized that there is a gun in my head. And I was like, okay. So I'm back here. The other guys, just immediately 2 of them came around. One put a knife on my side, this side, and the other one put a knife on this side of me, and they escorted me out of the cash area, the registration area, and take me to a back room. When I realized that they're gone, I came out, and while I'm handcuffed, I started dialing 911 because that's the first thing that I learned coming to this part of the world, that if you are in trouble, you call the police. You dial 911. And so immediately when I did that, and I was like, help, 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 while I'm just like going like this on the side. Immediately, of course, the police show up, bunch of cars came, cops came, they were everywhere at the store. And they finally break my handcuffs. And as a responsible employee, the first thing it was come to my mind, well, I gotta call my boss, the owner. I have to let him know the store was robbed, and he has to come ASAP. And as I was talking over the phone, and I'm kind of a little bit, the police is everywhere, I'm talking over the phone to my boss. This gentleman who apparently was in charge comes across the room, yells, screams, and goes, "Get that end off the phone now." And I was new, I understood what he said, and really I started freaking out. I started actually, wow, this is actually scary. They might kill me here. So I realized that So I immediately put the phone down, and I realized that this is I also actually was more fearful when the police was inside trying to investigate the crime. I wished that they never came. I was actually felt more safer than the robbers who put a gun in my head. So that was my first experience of racial profiling. And as a young man, I really took very hard. It actually hit me hard. It's like, why do I have to deserve this? As a young man, black man, I was like, I was a victim of a crime. What happened? Why wouldn't they treated this way to me? Why did they not protect me? So that really stood up. Immediately I started questioning things. I started reading things. I started studying things. But the one thing that really struck me was that I was ashamed what happened to me. So I actually didn't tell anybody. I kept secret. It was like secret, something like keep inside. I was so ashamed of what happened to me. And really that's one of the most fundamental impact of racial profiling for people, that it's humiliation that person experiences when they go through racial profiling. So that it took me years, the ability to come out and finally feel comfortable saying that, you know what, actually, I was a victim twice.